Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are kicking off the week in Minecraft as we often do, fresh off the heels of a new episode of the Spawn Chunks podcast that's out right now. You can watch it on YouTube or Spotify or listen on your favorite podcasting app. And we covered everything that came out with Chase the Skies. Talked about my experience in Vibrant Visuals last week, as well as Johnny. Johnny jumped into Vibrant Visuals as well, so we had a huge discussion about that. And we also talked about the Happy Gas. We had emails from listeners talking about the Happy Gas. So fantastic episode out, 355, very easy to find. So let us know what you think. If you do listen to the episode, write us at spawnchunkmail@gmail.com. and let us know what you think of the new update for Minecraft, what you think about the episode that we had talking about Vibrant Visuals. Very interested to hear what you have to say. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. SweetSandi, good to see you. I know that it is a little bit late starting today. I had a family thing this morning, but we are ready to go now. And I think we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to work on the road heading west. We have some final bits to put in terms of like where we think it's going to go, working out the different levels on the curve and the slope. And then we have to figure out where the textures are going to go and that kind of stuff. Maybe a little bit of landscaping here and there. But that's it. Pretty straightforward. We're going to probably still have all the same things in our inventory that we had on Saturday, because I have not been into Minecraft since Saturday, except for to maybe take a couple of screenshots and stuff. But it was a lot of fun yesterday on the show. I had a good time. So I think it's a good one to check out. Summer vacation, says SweetSandi. Very cool. Nothing needs to be done tomorrow. Nice. Nice. I've got a busy week, actually. I've got a lot going on, but I'm happy for the nice weather. It's better than, it's been raining a lot lately, so it's nice to have some sunshine. So I think I'm going to barbecue tonight, as a matter of fact. And I am still hoping to record the Citadel Cafe this week, so keep your eyes out for that. That does record live in my Discord, so if you're a member either here on Twitch or you're a member through patreon.com/JoelDuggan or patreon.com/the Citadel Cafe, depending on how you support the work that I do, then you'll have access to the live recording of the Citadel Cafe when I do that with Steven. And that should be coming up this week as far as I know. That's the plan tonight, actually. We're going to barbecue some chicken and watch Predator on Apple. No, what's it on? Disney Plus. Stars, Disney Plus. So should be cool. So here we are on the West Road. This is the road that comes into West Hill. And we did all the texture through here last time. We do still have some details along the edges to put in, but right now the main road is done. The bridge was already done, and so was this area. And I like this a lot. I like this idea of just like a couple of bricks in the middle, and then we also have just regular stone throughout. It's going to be easy. We'll actually have to add in some andesite. But right now, this is what things are looking like. I'm not so sure about this. It looks very connected. I think I might want to change some of this to andesite if I can. See, down there, we've got a lot of andesite and some tuff, and I think it helps separate things out. So like we fly over here, it helps kind of separate this area a little bit. And I'd like to do something similar up there. So if you can imagine what this would look like, even though we do have the bricks here, I kind of wonder if we'd replaced like a couple of these with, do I have andesite on me? Of course I don't have andesite on me. Anyway, if those were replaced with andesite, then I think it would look a little bit cooler. I don't think I want to bring down the grass and the dirt next to it. I think we're going to stick with the stone. Maybe we'll leave the grass and the dirt for this side. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what we want to do over here. I don't think we can use the moss up here. I think the moss might be a little bit too green, because we are in windswept hills. And I feel like the moss is just not going to match the grass color. Not really. Try up a little bit farther. Yeah, see, that doesn't really work. So I'll probably end up using bushes instead of moss. So I'm just going to give this a walk and see if there's anything else I need to do. I do want to create an end to this, and I think we can do that with some coarse dirt. I kind of want to bring it right to the edge. I think that would be the easiest thing to do. Feel like maybe line it up as if it was going to be on a bridge. Think about the future. What is this? 92, 97? 92.47. Oh, I was looking at the wrong number. It is 92.44. I think we can manage that. Instead of bumping this over to the left, we might actually take it back the other way. Sometimes you just get, you know, I guess not riled up, but invested in having things look a certain way. Once I have an idea for where I want something to go, I kind of want to push it all the way through. So we're probably going to move this out a little bit. Which is fine. I think it probably could use a bump in this direction anyway. MindTripMedia, thanks very much. Appreciate the 100 bits. Should the road be narrower and you get further away from the city? I tend to keep the roads about 7. I don't think this is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 without the border. So the dirt road is 5, and this is definitely 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I feel like that could maybe go a little bit longer there. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be easier than like having it turn into something. Like change it into dirt or something like that. I feel like this will be a better way to go. Maybe that has to be longer. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, we can just make this go higher. And then we'll divide this by 2. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do probably 6 and 5. That probably feels all right. We might have to make some more adjustments, but for now I think it's okay. Hopefully that all fills in. Nice. We are probably going to have to go repair the shovel today. I don't know if I have another one. This works out because more of the pond is visible, which I like. Thanks for the lurk, Blast Jordan. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good week so far. What did everybody think of the episode of the Spawn Chunks, if you've happened to have listened already? I thought it was a pretty good episode. Long, but there was a lot to cover. It's a lot to cover. So the experience now going through this kind of archway thing, I think this is a little bit better. It does feel a little bit nicer there. I don't know about this part, but Yeah, I feel like I might want to move that faster to the right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's do 5. That's probably a little bit better. Oh, there we go. And then we can make the end maybe look like it's being built or something. Could be kind of fun. Don't know if I brought any gravel with me, but gravel would look really good in here. Just on the edge. So leave it like that. And then I think that should look okay. We'll have to adjust that. I really don't like the way that this looks with the stairs. I think I have to fix this. I think we just have to go straight across. Yeah. Yeah, that looks much cleaner. It's hard. Like I kind of wanted them to be on an angle, but I feel like this is probably the best way to do it. Probably extend this one. This is 3D. Don't know why this one is longer. I feel like this might have to take it back again. I'll worry about the sides later. Whoops. Yeah, I feel like that looks a little bit better. Certainly looks better from down here. And then all we have to do is just add in some sort of railing. Oh, boo! Hello! How's it going? You almost forgot since you got distracted. I was late starting today anyway. Just gonna look weird, I think, no matter what we do. I wonder if this would be good. We fix this as like... Can't really do a stair in there. It might be better off to take these little one-offs and turn them into bricks. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they just need to be flat. Yeah, that tends to look better. Weird how it feels higher on one side than the other. I guess it's just an inside of the curve versus the outside of the curve. I'm debating whether we should go up to this height here. I feel like that needs to be longer. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 4, then 3. I feel like we maybe have to back this up. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is also 1, 2, 3, 4. Got lots of room here. Like this should be maybe 3. So 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's change that. That's 4. That's 5. That's 5. I feel like we need to continue this just one more step. Maybe even up to here. So that's pretty good. And then maybe in this situation we could do something special. think that works. Yeah, we'll clear off a little bit of this. I might just fill this in. Or make it smaller. Whoops. We'll have to fill in the water, but other than that, I think it looks okay. Nice. Cool. The Lake of First Defense. Nice. I think I was supposed to fill this in. Yeah. Cool. I forgot that we get snow up here. Yeah, this definitely still needs some work. I don't know what we're going to end up doing here, but probably have to decorate it somehow. Cool. So now I just need to grab some textures. I really am not sure how we're going to handle this. This is going to be tricky. It might be good to wrap this around. I don't know if we'll use some cobble. We might. I don't remember what those are from. Tables and chairs, I guess? So I think we're just going to start to throw in andesite along here as best we can. Whoops. So we've got some of the stuff along here. It's hard to see at this time of day. Looks pretty good. Maybe needs a little bit more through here. And then up here, I was thinking it would be good to have these guys as andesite, perhaps. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Antech Mitz, welcome in. Need to make more slabs, I think. Yeah, I feel like that helps separate out the road a little bit. I might even go so far as to put in cobble here. Just every now and again. Yeah, although this maybe needs to have a little bit of an overlap. And I feel like we could get away with some stuff here, like some greenery and things like that. Find when you do stuff like that, you can kind of feel like the deposit kind of looks like it tucks underneath the other rock. Get around doing some cooler stuff that way. Break up some tangents. Yeah, pretty good. Once it's covered with grass and stuff, it'll be a lot easier to read. Yeah, not bad. Going over the hill and seeing Westall pop up in the morning sun is so beautiful. Thanks. Yeah, I like it too. I really like that it worked out that when you're way over here, you can see the tower. I mean, my render distance is on like 28 chunks, but like say if you're coming across the bridge here, like say that this was a bridge, which is, it's just so fun to use the topography. Like you could very easily have this be a bridge, have the road go along this ridge here, right? Like stay up on top of everything. And that could either go to a build here, or maybe there's a build there. You know, I mean, we're not getting anything rendering right now, which is weird. Like there's this huge plateau. Oh, it's because I'm not close enough. I'm on the camera. But there's this huge plateau here. It's a big flat area. Totally. I could see a mine being over here. You know, like I could see maybe like this deep part looks like a stone mine or a coal mine or something. There's obviously some stuff here already, so that could be worth it. That might actually continue around. That go this way? Yeah, that goes around the corner. Like you could easily turn this into like a mine or something. I still feel like the stairs feel abrupt, but don't know how much I can change that. I mean, that's 3. I guess I could make this longer. So I feel by having part of this andesite with a little bit of cobble trickled in here sort of helps separate it out. Now this I decided not to have a railing on because I think it blocked the view. Nice. Like just enough to give some texture changes and then don't have to worry about doing a whole lot. Just creating borders I find is really effective. Sunsets on the first hour. Thanks very much, Sandy. Appreciate the heads up. Let's just do that then. Let's I'll sleep first so we don't get a bunch of mob spawns. And then I'll scooch over. I need to go get my foliage boxes, so I'm going to go back into the keep. So I need grass. I'm going to need bushes. Maybe those. Definitely some bone meal. And I don't think we're going to need anything from there. Wildflowers might be fun. Don't think I need anything in there. Cool. I take a break about once an hour, folks. Gives me a chance to grab another glass of water. You should too. Grab a friend, grab a snack. We'll be right back. So I think before we go back over there, well, we're gonna have to go back over there so I can empty my inventory. Before we do any more landscaping, I need to repair my shovel. I don't think I have another netherite. Oh, I have another netherite shovel. Hold on. We might be okay. It's probably not silk touch though. Oh no. Silk touch, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, mending. Alright, it's the same shovel. Alright, never mind. We're good. We can just use that. Silk touch efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. Silk touch efficiency. Alright. Well, that'll last a while, but. Alright, never mind. No road trip required. That's good, because that would have taken a little bit. I think we'll walk back over just to kind of get a vibe for how things feel. Has anyone in the chat spent any more time in vibrant visuals in Bedrock? I want to put leaf litter everywhere now. See, I think it works well, these steps, when the distance is like 5 or 7 or greater. When it gets a little bit too close together, it just starts to feel like stairs. Like this doesn't feel like a sloped bridge to me. This feels like stairs. Oh, you know what? I was going to download a shader to see if we can get something cool going on. I should do that. Meant to do that on the break. There's a shader that I was talking about on the podcast yesterday that's aimed at mimicking vibrant visuals. Let me just see if I can find that real quick. I don't know if I put it in the notes for this episode or not. Did my video didn't update while I was not facing it? That was weird. East Banks, blah 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 blah. No, I didn't add it. Okay, hold on. Shaders. Visual vibrance. I think that was it. I'll open up both of these. Curious to see what they look like. Versions. Iris or Optifine. Visual vibrance. This was updated a month ago. Let me just see. Nice thing is that we don't have to restart the game. We should be able to just switch over the shaders. I'm curious how close these get to shaders. So we'll go somewhere where there's some water. Got some rivers over here. I've been meaning to fix this anyway. There's a pressure plate there, and if you step on it, it flips down the barrel. So this is complementary reimagined 5 point something. 5.5.1. And then Amethyst Shaders is one of the ones. I don't know why I can't see my mouse. Hello? Did my game just freeze? Also, that's not there. Oh, it's just taking a long time. Wow, that's up the saturation, hasn't it? Very similar to what that does in Vibrant Visuals. That is very bright. Let's go into here. Shader pack settings. Style is reimagined, unbound, reimagined. So it's based off of what I'm running. Atmosphere. Lighting. Pixel shadows. Block light on 2x. Huh. It's got reflections, but they're not pixelated reflections. See, this is something I think is missing from the vibrant visuals. I mean, it's hard right now because it's noontime, but in vibrant visuals, you don't get, see if I can pause this. Maybe. So see my mouse. So this edge you get in vibrant visuals, but this block here is also a shadow block. So is this one. Pardon me. So like it's not, there's a small gray edge. It's like a softer edge than vibrant visuals. And I think it's more effective that way. This is very bright. Vibrantly visual, caveman, very low, low, medium. So that's so you can change the water opacity. That's probably for when you're underwater. This looks really crappy. It's like red. The sky is red and the sun is still shining. Yeah, it's not the best shader, is it? Let's try the other one. Visual vibrance. I've found ever since, well, that seems a little bit, this seems much closer to vibrant visuals, doesn't it? I get a better frame rate. I'm getting 60 frames a second. Holy crap. That's pretty good. That feels like it's a little bit more pixelated than I thought, but like that's still. All right, so that's weirdly transparent. It could be because I'm in a camera and not in the player. No caustics. Although that's a cool reflection. The sun. Here, support lighting and shadows. Shadows on, shadow distance. Refraction. Bends light as it enters leaves water. I'll turn that on. Oh, it was better before. Oh, that's very dark. That's weird. It's not overly saturated though. I mean, granted, the sun is going down. Which means we'd have a nice long shadow. But this feels kind of gray. I guess we're behind a cloud maybe? Yeah, I don't have a shadow. This one, I do not have as many frames. Very choppy. But still kind of high contrast too. It's weird. It's like it still has the Minecraft like ambient shadows that Minecraft does. Saturation is at 7. Maybe we can take that up to like 8. Sky and fog. Yeah, there's no, I guess, fog. It's very strange. The clouds look odd. Very orange at night too. Even I feel like even the textures have got like a higher contrast. So neither one of these are very close to vibrant visuals. It reminds me of vibrant visuals. I agree, Sandy. But like if I just turn off, like see how much there's no shaders here, but like shaders, see how much contrast it adds to the andesite? I don't know what setting that is. Maybe lighting. It's a little bit better. Ambient occlusion is probably what I'm seeing. I'm not sure what the difference is between 5.5 and 5.2. It's much brighter, right? Like it feels more like a sunny day. And vibrant visuals did feel like a sunny day. Ten changes behind me? What do you mean, Sandy? Yeah, I agree. Too much contrast in blocks makes it hard to blend textures together. So I was thinking up here. Oh, I should have brought my landscaping box. That was dumb. That's over here, I think. Probably why I didn't see it down there is because it's already here. Yes. So up here, I feel like it needs something green in this situation. And my guess is going to be one of these is going to look good. Assuming it's going to be the mangrove. There's almost a delay with the shader. Like the block almost goes down one color and then shifts. I think the mangrove is going to work out the best. Oops. Yeah, I think that works. We could even have it maybe come over a bit. Yeah. And then we've also got all the other stuff. I guess I have to think about putting some lights along here too. Oh, it's okay, Sandy. Usually if you put it in context, I can usually track what people are saying. Probably grass, bush. have any shears. Where did I put those? Maybe they broke. That should be enough. I'll have to wait for the sun to come back up. Plus, I feel like they catch the morning sun, which is nice. This is where I would like to put some carpet, but I don't think it would work very well. We could try some wildflowers, maybe. Dan, hello, hello. Now, how do these go? For in along here, I feel like I just have to hit it with more bone meal. I feel like that works out okay. I want to just do a little bit of work on the top part there. That does not look very good. I think it's just because the bush and the rock are the same height. That's better. I might also want to get rid of this part here. And the idea is to not be distracting, but just like have enough there that it looks decent. I feel like this needs to be maybe more dirt than grass. I really like the control of the bushes because they're in the middle of the block. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, this is really helpful here too, even up against the stone in the background. It helps. Feels a little flat. They don't pop as much as old Minecraft flowers until you're closer to them. Yeah, the little yellow flowers, they're nice. I like the wildflowers as well. I like them because they help. The whole reason I put them here is to kind of give a border where like the grass here and the stone here are the same, sort of like the same height. Well, not sort of, they are exactly the same height. Maybe not want to do two of those. I think that's a pretty effective way to have this. Maybe we'll move this to be bush stuff. Try not to get carried away. Try to look at it from the road. It's like, are we even going to see that? Yeah, just a little bit, right? Kind of with the corner of your eye to make it look like it's overgrown. I never know what to do with stuff like that. I mean, obviously we'll change the big corner, but I just never know what to do with stuff like this other than to just maybe smooth it out a little bit. Put a vine on it or something. Just make it look like a Cubert platform. Whoops. Hopefully that just makes it look a little bit more natural. Yeah, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's better than nothing. And all I really think I need to do up here is just add the odd stick of grass. hard part is always getting back up. Just a little bit through there, we should be good. Wow, lots of red flowers. I don't know if I knew that about this biome, which is windswept hills. Yeah. So we'll have to do the rest when we move the shulker boxes, but I think that looks pretty good. I don't know whether I should bother to have like specifically some coarse dirt in around the bottom here. Don't know whether that's going to look good, distracting. I think it's okay. I think just maybe not up high. Maybe the low, only like the low corners. That works. Yeah, that's pretty good. I find that if something starts to remind me of Minecraft dungeons, I feel like I've probably done a pretty good job. Wow. Yeah, you really do get a lot of red flowers, don't you? A lot of poppies. I think maybe we need a bush down here. This might be better off as like an oak bush. I feel like oak tends to go well in most biomes. MC Mira, hello, hello. How's it going? Have you found a Pale Garden on the server? Yes. Yep. It is actually up by us. So it's over here. You can see where we mined it out. It's not very big, and I think that's why I chose to mine it out. I think the larger one, there's a larger one somewhere like down this way, and I decided to leave that in case somebody wanted to build something in it. It's funny how the wildflowers show up as these bright yellow bits. Yeah, I think that's just right. Like I don't think there's a need for anything else. I think we're doing all right there. I'll have to move the shulkers before I finish this part of it, but for the most part, close to the road, I think I prefer the shorter grass. Feels very repetitive. It's the only thing. You're going to notice that coming down more than you're going to notice it coming up. MC Mirio, play Minecraft and Survival Worlds. Nice. For achievements. Very cool. Too bad about the death row. That's too bad. Oh, you got smashed by a creeper? That's no good. That's never a fun time. Don't know whether this is going to look good or not. Maybe. That, or maybe we use andesite. I think the carved one actually looks better. That, or we just stick with the brick, and then I put the pressure plate on top of it. I think maybe I like it without the stair. Yeah. Looks good to me. Is this your first time playing survival, Mira? Oh, that doesn't work there. I think this needs to get pushed back just a little bit. Yeah, not bad. It's tedious, but it does create a nice effect. Retro Shaggy, well, there goes my whole streak. Unfortunately, I missed the whole stream. I'm going to stream for a little bit longer. I'm going to take a short break. I feel like I've got a little, like I got enough accomplished, but I want to do just a little bit more. I really like this. I think this looks good here. Actually, I should just AFK somewhere. Let's go somewhere far enough away that the mobs are not going to spawn. Cool. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, folks. All right. Should be able to find a bed somewhere close by. Probably just over here. Thankfully, nothing spawns in the town. There's very few spawning spaces in the town. It's funny, whenever I look over at my second monitor where I've got a sample of the stream, when it's nighttime in Minecraft, I feel like my camera is so bright because of the neon green outside of it. And I've got a bright t-shirt on today too. Yeah, I really wish that we had more options for moss carpet in like taiga-like or the more minty grass biomes. I feel like that would be really helpful. Although I'm seeing a spot here where I feel like we could probably put some grass. Doesn't take long once you get going to get this looking right. I wonder if a cracked stone is going to be too much here. Oh no, it's okay. It's hard to not create the same pattern every time. I guess we could always break it up with the bricks. Whoops. Sussy Skittles, hello. I think I like these on the edge, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I might be using those a little bit too often. Maybe we'll just put one in every second place. I think the road got narrower, so it's a little bit harder. Smaller spaces. I feel like that's pretty good. I'm not sure about these random bricks in the middle. I kind of want to see what that would look like without them. Yeah, you know, I think I kind of like it without them. I think maybe a few down here is okay. Sort of like the last Last bits of the bridge cobble. Yeah, that's a simpler texture. I like that. Nice. I don't think I've missed anything. Whoops. I need more slabs. I'm probably running pretty low on andesite by now. I know I've got more. Yes, we are. Let's go get some more. Man, when the sun goes behind the mountain, the shadow comes across the city really quickly. Oh, I know I can craft it. I've got some here. I knew that. Just knew I needed to come get some. This box needs to be reorganized. Nice. Andesite is what? Cobble and diorite, I think, to craft it. You know, I don't fly around the back of this very often. Kind of wonder what's back here. Besides non-rendering chunks. Oh, right, there's like a river back here. And some very odd renderings. What is going on? This is not what this looks like. I forgot that there was this weird hole. A lot of pigs on top of the mountain. This whole thing actually was supposed to be a dwarven fortress. When I first found this area, I found this mountain, and I was sitting up here looking down, thinking how cool would it be if like this area kind of led up to a great big door right here in this space. You can almost imagine like that being a big entrance to a big dwarven cavern. But I decided to do this instead. No, the mountain pigs were the appropriate level of sunburn. Can't resist. No bacon pigs on the server? No. Isn't... I mean, bacon pigs are kind of... It's kind of like a redundant sentence, isn't it? I've always found that weird. You know, I know that in some places you can get turkey bacon, but it's like, if it's turkey, it's not bacon. Unless I'm missing something and bacon has more to do with how something is cured than actually being pork. Thank you for being awesome, SweetSandi. Appreciate it. There's definitely times of day where this is easier than others. I find anyway. I don't see... Oh, that's a long line. So, see, I see stuff like this where like these all line up. And it's usually good to kind of move things along. Oh man, Retro Shaggy, 9 hours. That's a long shift. Hope it's over soon. Yeah, in some places I feel like I've overdone this. In terms of how many andesite bits of texture I've added. It's a lot easier to see the mistakes coming down. Yeah, like that feels more random, whereas you can see like right here I've got a big empty spot going through the middle. Right, so you want to break that up, maybe like move one of these. Switch this one. Feels a little bit better. I don't know why that one's dark. I guess it's probably because it's in shadow. Yeah. Word Nerdify. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I have to say, I really appreciate the number of people that have been showing up to my weekday streams. Like, normally Saturday is the big hot day for Minecraft, and I have, you know, a pretty large natural room for me. But I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been hitting like a really solid number without any raids, just kind of like casual, chill, you know, Tuesday Minecraft or Wednesday Minecraft. It's been awesome. Really appreciate the regulars that are coming by. And cheers to the folks that are stuck at work and lurking. I mean, it's not an accident that I do in the middle of the day. 1 o'clock for me is 12 o'clock Eastern in the United States, which is where a lot of people watch from. And so it's kind of like lunchtime along the Eastern Seaboard. Works out for my schedule. It's probably a pretty good time to go live. But then obviously when the first hour is over, a lot of those people are probably back to work. And I appreciate the people that stick around and do like the work and lurk thing here. I'm back to getting low on carrots again. SweetSandi, use 100 bits for the work lurkers. Well, thanks very much. Cheers, Sandy. That's very nice of you. Appreciate the support. And thanks for the mod help. There's always someone, right? Word Nerdify, you're on your lunch break now. Are you on the West Coast by chance? Thanks. Yeah, I did see that, Sandy. Appreciate it. I basically got to wrap things up here shortly anyway. You are a West Coaster. Very nice. MindTripMedia gifting a tier 1 sub. That went out to Jeremiah Scotty. Jeremiah, connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts. Now you can hang out in the Joel Duggan Discord in between streams. I need some grass, I think. Word Nerdify sending out a gift 1 sub to Noma Claro. In case you missed it, Noma Claro, you can connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts and join us in the Joel Duggan Discord now. Word Nerdify giving another one. No, that's EladJenkins doing 250 bits. Thanks very much. That's a hype train. Level 2 hype train. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Hello, Elad. Man, it's been a minute. Hopefully you're well. So I want to try to do a little bit of shaping on this. Oh, also, I feel like this needs to be, at least for now, make this brick. Not that you're ever over here, but there is a view from this tower. Where you can see the side of it.
In the middle of all the gifted subs and bits, there were a ginger with a sub too.
Oh, I did hear a sub. Okay, thanks very much. Did that not? Oh, what happened? You're right. It was right before Word Notify. Thanks very much, Sandy. Appreciate that. Thanks for the TTS sticker and the reminder. And Ginger, thanks for the sub. Hope you're well. What have you been working on in Minecraft lately, Ginger? Anything? So I could just remove this, but I think because we might need a little gray down here, it could be fun to just to add a rock. Whoops. I feel like that's pretty good. Big rock. Nice. So again, just something on the hillside to break it up a little bit. And then we can fill in the rest as we need. Now, I don't know what to do with this. That is the sun, is a thunder shower, which means I can sleep through it. These shaders don't cover the sun either. I thought I should point that out since we were making fun of Vibrant Visuals for not doing it. Three subs. That's a level 1 hype train. Thanks very much, folks. So that was, let me see, SweetSandi used 200 bits, EladJenkins with 250 bits, Word Nerdify with a tier 1 sub, Ginger with a tier 1 sub, and I think MindTripMedia also gave out a gift sub. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. So I don't want to say it's half textured because it's quite long, but we've got up until the crest of the ridge here textured, which is cool. Whoa, that's a creeper. Right in the middle of the road. Impromptu valley tour while we get rid of the creeper. Mikatu subscribed with Prime 3 months. Thanks very much, Mikatu. Hope you're doing well. So this is where this kind of andesite texture kind of starts, and we slowly transition out of the brick into just the andesite and stone. And I think this does pretty well. It's less effective now that we've got andesite in this, that we also have andesite here. I may have to throw in a little bit more cobble in through here to help the road stand out against the gray. Like I can see the need for maybe some cobble about here. Right, just to sort of help separate it out a little bit. Even like right about there. Which makes sense. Right, that just helps kind of create just enough of a visual difference there so that it keeps the edge clean. And then of course this side will have the same sort of greenery that we have on the other side. I think that'll work out well. So again, I'm creating a harder edge there to help that stand out. Nice. I'm not sure about the tough. I think the tough might be a little bit dark. We may try it if I get frustrated with it, but we'll see. Yeah, so we'll figure that out. This could probably be coarse dirt. I find sometimes it's better to have like a coarse dirt texture than a grass side texture. It's almost like more of a commitment. Cool. Will Treaty, hello, hello. How'd you find the stream? Have you been here before? All right, my inventory is driving me nuts. I think I just fell through the lid of that shulker box. Nice. So we started off today extending the road a little bit. Johnny was talking about this on the show on Monday, saying how you kind of set yourself up for returning to the area in the future. And I really feel like a bridge could happen right here. So that'll be maybe for some project down the line, or if somebody wants to build over here, whatever. But this will eventually get some texture. And right now, it's not too bad. I feel like it still feels like a bit of a steep S-curve, but there really wasn't another way to do it without having the slope extend like too far out. But I think this is pretty good. I don't know if I have to do much on that right-hand side. I feel like this is high enough that it's a good reveal. I like the little kind of green splash we did here. It'll look even better when we do something similar on the other side. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're not really looking at this stuff, right? Like, as soon as you're up here, you're basically looking straight ahead. You're looking at this stuff, and then you're like, oh, wow. I'd say it's not until you get to here when you realize that there's a whole, like, keep over there and some extra towers. I mean, it depends on the time of day, too. If it's morning, you're going to see this a lot more because it's going to be bright red with the sunlight shining on it. Same thing, like, at evening, you're going to see more of this because this is going to be bright in the evening with the sun over that way. Yeah, I'm happy with those textures. I think that looks pretty good. Yep, starting to feel a little bit more like a complete thought, which I really like. I'm still not sold on this railing thing, but like I think we kind of have to have it. It just feels strange at this angle. I know it's set up right. It's an odd sort of concession. I feel like these S-curve incline roads feel much better when there's like a wall on one side. Like if they have some sort of cliff or a building or something like that. It's usually the better way to go. I may experiment with bringing the railing out by one block as well. Thanks, SweetSandi. So who's live? Who else is streaming Minecraft right now? Yeah, see how much brighter in the daytime. Or morning than the evening. And then this is a lot foggier. This is not as pronounced. And then this doesn't have as much of color on it. Very cool. Pretty fun view from up here. Let me refresh my Twitch streams. Yeah, my Minecraft is running a little bit empty too. I do have Imperial Jedi. I feel like that was a good shout last time. So let's do that. I have to raid and run. I've got some other stuff to do. Looks like they're architecting a bridge in Minecraft. So go say hi to Imperial Jedi. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow, 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours, or noontime in the Eastern Seaboard if you're in the United States. Check out the SpongeChunks podcast as well as the Citadel Cafe podcasts. I really appreciate you all being here. Thanks ever so much. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.